So WandaVision is finally here and the first 2 episodes have been released. I've been looking forward to this series for so long. Ever since I saw the reveal of the logo WandaVision, I was like, oh, I'm really interested to see where they go, because obviously in the events of Infinity War, Vision is no longer with us. So with him coming back, I was kind of interested to see what they're going to do with those characters. And I think I speak for everybody watching that the trailers completely blew our expectations about what the show was going to be, because we were all so confused about how they were going to do like a sitcom type show, and how the trailer revealed some more stuff at play. I like that they didn't give away a lot. And that's what's so great about Marvel, is that their trailers really don't give away a lot of what the plot is. If you look up the description of WandaVision, it says that 2 superpowered beings, Wanda and Vision, are finally living the ideal suburban lifestyle that they've always wanted, but they start to realize that life is not as normal as it seems. And I love the concept of it, because they're kind of taking it from Truman Show. That's exactly what Truman Show is like, about how Truman's living a normal life, but he slowly starts to see that it's not as normal as it seems. So really great job there by Marvel for taking a great concept and kind of making it their own. I gotta tell you, we're only 2 episodes in, I'm already having a blast watching this show. First of all, I love the 50s sitcom vibe that this show brings. Now, I'm not gonna spoil a lot, because obviously the show just got released, so that's not fair, but I am loving the 50s sitcom vibe, kind of like the I Love Lucy type thing that they're doing. I think like old school TV just has its own charm, and they really capture it, especially between Wanda and Vision, how they interact with each other. Like, it seriously got to the point where I want a legitimate sitcom with Wanda and Vision about how they just live normal lives with their superpowers. Kind of like how the Munsters are. I really want something like that, where you have 2 superheroes just trying to live out normal suburban lives, and they're just trying to fit in with society. I really want it now, and I want Marvel to make it happen right now. The first episode was really just like a 50s sitcom. You see how they move into their house and how they're just adjusting to this new lifestyle, but you kind of see, you know, the layers start to strip away about the reality, because they're a little confused about why they're there. Wanda, she's confused about, oh, I don't know when our anniversary is, and Vision has a job, but he's like, I don't remember getting this job, but he does the job super well, and apparently because he's there, production is up like 1,000% and nobody's questioning it. So you kind of see how, you start to see, if you actually pay attention, how the reality is kind of fake. And you just kind of are interested about where they're going to go from here. The second episode really explored more of the neighborhood, about what everybody else is doing in this town. They try to interact with everybody to try and fit in more. Vision goes to like this neighborhood watch meeting to try and see what's going on, like, oh, what's the security like and all that. And Wanda goes to like a fundraiser meeting, because there's going to be this huge talent show at the end, and they do a performance for the talent show because they want to do something like that to try and see that, hey, you know, we're normal, we're part of society. But everything really starts to fall apart when you introduce this character in episode 2 named Dottie. So Dottie, right off the bat, is very hostile towards Wanda. And, you know, with some little scenes happening during the meeting, it really starts to show that maybe somebody outside the neighborhood is trying to communicate with Wanda and Vision. It's just that we don't know who it is. Even Wanda doesn't know who it is. But Dottie knows that there's something wrong with these 2. She feels that they're really out of the ordinary, and she truly does not know who they are or where they come from. So that's an interesting aspect that I hope they explore more, because Dottie is the only character so far that is very suspicious of them. Even though she has no idea that they have powers, she just gets this vibe that, you know what, they're not normal, you know, they're not part of our society, so I think something's wrong with them. So that was interesting to see. What's also great is that I really like how the episodes end. It just seems like everything's normal, but then at the end they remind you that, hey, like, this is not real for them. I'm so interested to see where they go from here, because we're only 2 episodes in. I still have no idea what exactly the plot is, which is great in my opinion. You know, I like the slow burn that they're going to do, and with more and more episodes coming out, we're finally going to see, you know, more of the layers, you know, stripped back. So I'm very much enjoying WandaVision. And the reason for my enjoyment is Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen. They are so good at playing their respective characters. They play Wanda and Vision so good that I really can't imagine anybody else playing those characters. And I personally don't want anybody else playing those characters, because Paul Bettany has like this, I mean, when he cracks that smile, when he makes those corny jokes and he's Vision, it just looks so great. And Elizabeth Olsen, the way she, you know, her mannerisms are to kind of fit that 50s lifestyle, it's so great to see them try out something new in the Marvel Universe. Because I know people complain a lot that the MCU movies kind of follow the same formula. Like, oh, it's always the same thing, this. This show is completely out of the ordinary. I have never seen anything like this before. What also helps is that the supporting cast is also very well done because they play that super over-the-top, overtly friendly neighbors that you see in like I Love Lucy, how they're all just smiling like, hey neighbor, you want some eggs? You want some milk? I'll help you out. Whoa, what are you doing? What do you do? Why don't you have kids, huh? What are you doing? I love that aspect because, you know, it really ties into what's going on and they really fit in the environment. Again, like I said earlier, I really don't know where they're going to go from here. That's the genius of Marvel, is that, you know, over time they just keep adapting and making their product bigger and better. Especially when you have characters like Wanda and Vision, they have the ability to completely alter universes, especially like the Marvel universe. And I believe Wanda is supposed to be in the new Doctor Strange movie in the Multiverse of Madness. So that's, I don't know if they're going to tie in that movie to this show. Are they going to tie in the movie to the show to the movie? We'll see. Again, this is what Marvel does. You think you got them figured out, but then they go and pull a big 180 and you don't know what they're going to do. WandaVision is very much enjoyable. I highly recommend you watch it if you have Disney Plus. If you don't have Disney Plus, what are you doing? Get it right now. It's totally worth it. But, you know, for these first 2 episodes, I'm going to give them an A+. I am very much enjoying them. They keep me intrigued. The chemistry between the 2 leads is amazing. I love the setting of it. I love the charm. Oh, I'm just so sad that they didn't put out all the episodes at once, so here's more to WandaVision. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.